Internet. Hello. So my name is Michael Masurkevitch, and yeah, I'm trying to find myself, right? Like many of us. A couple of years ago, I started playing Dungeons and Dragons. Super fun, fun as shit. And part of the concept of Dungeons and Dragons is that you do something, and then whatever you do gives you experience points that you can then put into whatever kind of experience that you want to have. And a lot of RPG role-playing games are very similar, where you do these activities, they give you experience points, and then you choose where to put those experience points. You know, if you are a druid and you put a lot of points into chicken tickling, then you will be a level 17 chicken tickler. And if there are any chickens that need tickling, you'll be getting all the eggs. That's it. That's how it's done. And of course, this made me realize that life is the same way. Games, are obviously trying to mimic life itself. Only in life, you choose in advance what are you going to put your life energy into. Then you do those activities, and doing something gives you experience and skill in that activity. If you put a lot of time and energy and effort into swimming, then you will be a really good swimmer. People ask me, are you good at this? I don't use that anymore. It's false. The question is, have you put time and life energy into it? If so, you will be good. And that brought me to this realization that I like to call the Enlightenment, right? Crazy eyes. We, humans, myself included, can choose anything, can choose any field, any kind of profession that I want to be a part of, and then just put time and life energy into it until I'm there. Different professions will take more time and life energy to keep up to what people are already doing, but no matter which one you choose, if you are willing to put in the time, the life energy, the grind to be good at that, then you will get there. That's how life works. This was just mind-blowing, and suddenly I found myself having all these ideas and dreams and just falling deeply in love with every one of them, writing down all the steps of how I could do this and make it happen. And every time I would get to the part of that idea where it's like, okay, this is the part where you start researching it and actually putting work into it, my brain would do this thing where it'd be like, oh, research? Doing work? Let's think of a new idea. And, after about a year, I've been doing some acting, I co-star in a web series, Dave and Greg, if you're ever really bored. It's pretty funny. I've been blogging, it's super fun, but I haven't actually committed to anything because of this thing where I get scared where, well, what if there's something better I could be doing? What if this is a waste of time because I should actually be working on this? What I need to do is I need to do what I've sort of started to do with acting and actually put in the time, run the numbers, do the research, and put effort into things. I haven't put a lot of time and life energy into grind and stick-to-itiveness. I've preferred to put my time and life energy into brilliance, charm, charisma, being into things, falling in love with ideas, and not into the actual grind. So when I realized that this is what I needed to do, it would get me kind of depressed, and I'd be like, well, what if I choose the wrong thing and put life energy into that, but then it's a waste? What I needed was a process that will get me putting time and energy into these ideas without feeling like it's a waste of time. And what I really like, I have a mild, low-level narcissism. My blog was initially called Musings of a Narcissist before I realized that, it was more than that, and I wanted to call it #unpack. Point is, I love sharing my thoughts and ideas. I love talking about things and sharing that with an audience, which in this case will be the internet. Whether or not anybody decides to watch it is fine. If I can share my journey of finding myself and putting time and life energy into these topics, then that'll actually keep me going. That'll actually hopefully make me put time and life energy into figuring out which one of these I want to do, which I've realized is going to take more than just the honeymoon dreaming phase. I thought of calling it Confessions of a Modern Gypsy because, I sort of want to live that life where I'm just going wherever I feel like and finding success and luck wherever I look. I realize that's not that realistic, but I've also realized that a lot of us are going through this finding yourself thing. It's not specific to our generation, but a lot of people in this generation that I'm in, the millennials, are going through this. So I thought, Journey of a Millennial is a good way to sum it up. It's just, I'm just another millennial trying to GD find myself on this crazy planet where anything is possible. I just have to work on it. So, welcome to Journey of a Millennial. feel free to join me in my journey, and good luck on yours. If at any point you want to give me some life advice, or you're interested by one of the ideas that I've looked into and you want to look into it with me, or take it past me and carry it forwards, or anything at all, feel free to get in touch with me. I'm fairly easy to find if you Google Michael Masurkevitch. I'm on Facebook. My blog is michaelmasurkevitch.wordpress.com. My email is michael.masurkevitch@gmail.com. I'm not that hard to find. Feel free to get in touch with me. And let's have a look at what life has to offer, guys. Journey of a Millennial. Let's get started. Keep living life. Keep falling in love with things.